Start it. Hi, YouTube.
Hi,
I'm Nick.
I'm Rob.
But are we?
No. Never know.
Maybe not. Maybe not. But nonetheless, we're happy to be with you guys on a Tuesday evening. Let's go, Jaden. Alex, how you doing? Smoke a bowl, Alex. Cool name, man. I appreciate it. I like it. Aunt Mimi, howdy. What's up, baby girl? Kristen. Hey, Kristen, Guy, Jocelyn, Dustin. What's up, Dustin? 97 days. You got that right. Till that cruise, my brat. Imperial shot. Welcome in.
What's up, guys?
Fish. Oh, my God. I'm getting a fucking pop-up. What is this?
Oh, my God.
I don't ever do anything with this computer to purposely not give it a venereal disease. Jaden, Jersey, Pete, Stinky, Brown Boy.
Hell yeah.
Fish, T33, Andrew, Jaden. So happy to have you guys along. Jaden said he just saw Knocked Loose.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw him last month. A couple weeks ago.
Nice.
3 weeks ago, something like that.
Space Tiger
Great show.
Dwayne, welcome in, buddy. My ears are finding this delicious. Mine too, DH10. Mine too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I got my hair cut.
Someone said your hair looks like shit.
Thanks, man. I needed to get my wig cut.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man. No, it's just starting, Lindsay. Come on in. Shuffle in. We're about to hit the record button right now. Right now. What do gay horses eat?
I don't know.
Hey, welcome into the Brohio podcast. I'm one half of the most powerful podcast in the North American hemisphere. I'm the delicious Nickolicious.
And I'm Rob Dog. Hey, guys.
We got a lot going on this episode. We're talking about sending people to fucking outer space.
Let's fucking go. I'm ready.
But first, if you've never been here, we do about 10, 15 minutes just shooting the shit, breaking the world problems down for just a minute, just getting to the bottom of it all. And you got to be a part of that. And if you don't like that, you can fast forward to about the 15-minute mark, and that'll put you right in the good shit. Some people will be watching this on YouTube, and they'll say, oh, Nick's got herpes. And I'll say, no, it's a cold sore. It's not a venereal disease. So I can still 69. If that's the question you're asking yourself, I can still 69.
You answered the question I wanted to know.
And I didn't tell Hunter this, and I started to tell you this, but I delivered, I took some game controllers to him, and he's going to fix it. I got a bunch of PlayStation controllers that are fucked up, and Hunter from Murder and Such, he's going to fix them for us. And I stood there and I talked to him, and that night I had a dream that I had sex with him. I've never had I don't think I've ever had a gay sex dream before.
Yeah.
But I had a dream that I was making out with him, and I could feel his mustache in my mouth.
That's pretty cute.
I hope he finds out somehow. I don't know, man. It was... Never had a mustache in my mouth.
Seems like he'd be a very sensual kisser.
Never had a mustache in my mouth that wasn't attached to a vagina. If that... I saw a meme on X today that said, y'all ladies, if y'all don't shave, you can't use the... I had a cat. So y'all can't use the cat emoji anymore. It says, y'all got to use this one. And it was the lion with the long mane.
It's fucking stupid.
It is stupid.
Oh, shit, I love it.
I lost it. I tried to save it, but then I lost it, man. Yeah. Mike says crack pipe burn.
Yeah. It'll get you.
I grew it. I mean, I've dealt with cold sores my whole life. And I've really been able to not have any outbreaks as, in my 30s, hardly at all.
Yeah.
When I start to get one, I put a Breve on it, and then I keep Zovirax in my drawer, which is a prescription, and I keep Acyclovir, which is for genital herpes. That's a fun one getting filled at the pharmacy. And I can feel them coming on. I start treating it, and they never really pop up.
Right.
And this one, I saw it bubble up a tiny bit, and I said, and this is the first one I've had since I've had facial hair.
Yeah.
And I said, "This, you're not gonna be able to see it under my facial hair," so I let it go. Oh my God!
It's completely stopped the facial hair from growing.
It
in there.
has. It's all fucking just looks like people. Important people look at me and they're like, "You're bleeding," and I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm not bleeding. It's just a fucking cold sore."
Oh man, that's one thing I'm glad I don't have to deal with.
I got that herp dirt, bruh.
At least my sores people can't see.
The scars remind me that the past is real. Hey, we got some new Patreon subscribers.
Hell yeah.
Starting with Leonidas. Leonidas, thank you so much for the Patreon pledge. You probably got a good size fucking sword on you, buddy, because that is a
With a name like that,
that
for sure.
is a very swordy name
Hell
if I've
yeah.
ever heard one.
And next we got Juan Pedraza. Thank you very much, Juan.
That sounds very taco-ish.
Man, I would eat your eyeball for a taco right now.
I was talking to my wife. Makes these cheap tacos.
Mhm.
I mean, we make whatever. We make tacos.
Yeah.
And she always puts cheddar cheese on our tacos. And I say, what in the fucking Mexican quesadilla? What do we got going on here? We can't put cheddar cheese on tacos.
Yeah.
And my wife's from Phoenix, so I always expect she's got a little bit of that fucking chalupa in her, a little bit of that. You know what I'm talking about?
I do, but I got completely distracted because one of my kids is on my YouTube, on my personal YouTube, and they said on their video, "Hey Dad, is Raising Cane's okay for dinner?"
Is it
in the YouTube chat? Hell yeah, it's okay for dinner. That wasn't me, guys. That's funny. Oh man,
Tell them to bug off, man. Tell them you're doing important stuff right now. You got.
it's like they didn't text me; they just fucking.
They knew where to find you. This is
Oh,
the
that's
only.
great.
This is the only place we can find him.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah. So.
All right.
What was I talking about? I don't.
Our next patron.
Thunder punching. Oh yeah. Juan Pedrazo. Kanan. Thanks, Kanan with a K. Luckily, I didn't see the rest of your name. I hope those initials don't add up to anything crazy. But Kanan, thanks for the Patreon pledge, and we long for the day that we can put our cold sore ridden mouths, my cold sore ridden mouth, on your mouth. Thank you, Kanan.
Hell yeah. Next we got Hat Trick Catfinkel. That's a solid name right there.
You like hockey, man?
I like going and seeing it live. I don't really care for watching it on TV though.
Do you want to like it?
Yeah,
I feel like I want to like it.
I feel like as a man, you want to like it, whether you do or not.
I want to be knocked out on the ice.
Yeah, it's just it's a manly sport.
We should do a fundraiser, and whoever wins, whoever sells the most, whatever, they get to knock me out on the ice with however they want. Just like
We'd make so much money.
a Zamboni. You can hit me with a. You can have your dad punch me because none of you are man enough. You're all too much of a pussy to knock me out yourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, let's fucking do that.
I'm listening to people in the crowd. I'll beat his fucking fat ass.
I'll beat the fucking brakes off of him.
Oh, yeah, you probably will.
Fucking knock that cold sore onto Rob's lip.
Thanks, Hat Trick. See what you've done here. Fuck. And last, we got old Tits McGee. Thanks, Tits McGee, for your Patreon pledge.
Always a pleasure to see Tits McGee.
I fucked up the Patreon last week. I thought I uploaded the shit, and my internet took a clog the shitter. So that means you're going to get a bro talk this week. You're going to get I'll upload that after this, and it's going to be perfect. I don't remember what we talked about. Thanks to everyone that reached out about my dog dying. He's in heaven. He's no longer with me. He's crossed the Rainbow Bridge, and a lot of you reached out and said, hey, man, Bruce has been a part of this show for a long time. Yes, he has, and he will continue to be a part of the show because think about all the dumb shit that dog put me through over the years. You know, I've this is one of my all-time great stories, and I'll tell it again just because it's in Bruce's honor. But there was one night I was lying in bed, and I woke up to the smell of dog shit.
Yeah.
And I said, these fucking dogs. I'm tired of these dogs because they would used to shit in the kitchen in the middle of the night. It would piss me. I'd let them out at 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, and they would still shit in the kitchen. in the middle of the night. And I woke up to the smell of shit. And I thought to myself, I'm gonna kill these. There's no way I can continue to lay here and smell this for the rest of the night. So I'm like in my underwear, naked. I don't remember. And I walk to the kitchen, and I start talking through my teeth to these dogs. I think it might have been just Bruce at the time. It might have been both of them. But I was like, it was always Bruce that did it.
Yeah.
And I said, "You motherfucker! I swear to God, I'll give you a good fucking family. You shit in my kitchen, I'm gonna have you fucking put down, you stupid mutt." I'm in the kitchen telling him to kill him and stuff.
Yeah.
I think I told him I didn't want him anymore. I said a lot of really mean stuff, but they don't know.
No.
They don't know.
No.
And then I flip the line on, and I start looking for the dog shit, and I can't find it. And I'm squinting. I'm like, okay, this dog shit must be somewhere else in the house. And I'm not looking for it right now. And I go back in the bedroom and I lay down, and I could tell Stacy was awake, and she said, "If you ever fart like that and get out of bed ever again, I will fucking divorce you." So I was not smelling the dog shit. I woke myself up with my own musk, and I mistaked it for dog shit. And apparently, it resembled dog shit so much, I went on a little doggy scavenger hunt in the middle of the night.
That's great.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, sometimes it's like that.
Sometimes it be like that, for sure. On God.
Shit. That's
on
great.
Baby, yeah.
Give me a second. I got to pause for a second.
All right.
Sorry.
Great. I'll just fucking carry this show by myself.
I got to make a phone call real quick.
Oh, that's fine. Just get out. Don't even bother coming back at this point. What's up, YouTube? Not in a gay way. You're right, Lorenzo. Yeah. Squidding said, "My cat crapped in the hallway while looking into my eyes. Smelled god-awful, and I was appalled. I gave him some choice words, but that will be one of the funniest memories of him. Rest in peace, Georgie." You're goddamn right. Rest in peace, Georgie. Mike, man, yeah, I'd love to do a little bit of disc golf, although my shoulder will not support that. It's getting a little better. I switched from working out with barbells. I've really been doing strictly dumbbells, and my shoulder's feeling a lot better. I hope it continues to go that way, because my shoulder was really in a bad spot. Did you get my pelican shit pic? Yeah, I did, dude. I did see that. Yeah. Well, you hear? I thought that Rob Dog was the only person in the entire world that's been shit on by a pelican, but little did I know Mike's been through a similar situation. God love you, buddy. God love you. Boo. I don't know what Rob's doing, man. He said, "My dog's digging the litter box for smelly Snickers." They're called Zag Nuts around here. We call them Zag Nuts. They're treats. I think it's fucking gross when dogs eat out of cat boxes. My dogs do it, but they don't do it, but they've done it. And it grosses me out more than anything. So I guess this is the end, Robert.
Okay. Sorry.
No. Is it over, or are you coming back?
No, I'm coming back. I just got a message from... I just got a message from one of the other coaches that wanted Carter to fill in for a game tonight.
Is he doing it?
Yeah.
Well, let's get this done. What time's the game start?
7:30.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, Robert's back.
Yep.
I'm back. Let's see. I got a really good article. A 63-year-old man sneezed and coughed at the same time while eating breakfast at a U.S. diner, only to find that his colon had fallen out of his body.
Dude, so much worse would happen to me if that happened. Dude, I would fucking implode. Just explode to a big fucking sack of pus.
Remember Ernest Scared Straight or Scared?
Yeah,
That's what my fucking colon would look like. One of them boogers used to hold the trolls in it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Frank? The man who, with his wife, was at a Florida restaurant felt a wet sensation after which came a sharp pain. The man had recently undergone abdominal surgery, with the doctors assuring him that the incision had healed, but when he lifted up his shirt, he saw several inches of his colon coming out of his surgical wound.
Ooh.
An ambulance was summoned, and paramedics, when they arrived, found a 3-inch opening with large amounts of bowel.
I got large amounts of bowel, man. I feel for that guy.
Send us pictures of your bowel. brohiopodcast@gmail.com.
Oh, fuck.
Luckily, the blood loss was minimal, and there was no damage to exposed organs. Oh, my God. They were able to put his bowel back into his abdomen at the hospital. The man remained in the hospital for 6 days. He was discharged without complications. This is dehiscence. I looked this word up earlier just because I wanted to be able to say it correctly.
It doesn't even seem like a real word.
It's dehiscence.
Dehiscence. Okay.
Dehiscence. Okay, now we know.
All right.
Dehiscence is the reopening of a surgical wound. It is reportedly a rare occurrence and happens in 3 out of 100 people who undergo abdominal and pelvic surgeries. The condition can be fatal in 4 out of 10 patients due to excessive blood loss. The man who went through this ordeal had earlier battled prostate cancer, and his recent surgery was to fix the issues caused by earlier surgeries, and his bladder removal was among them. Doctors removed the stitches on the morning his bowel fell out.
God, I don't want that to happen to me.
Dude, I whip my bowels out on my wife all the time. She'll say, "What do you want for dinner?" I'm like, "Take a look at these bowels. Take a look at these big old hairy bowels."
About to empty these bowels in you, baby.
Bowels is such a nasty word.
It is fucking gross, man.
Don't call it bowels, call it butthole. He had gone with his wife to a diner to celebrate his clean bill of health over breakfast. I guess not.
Womp womp.
The surgeons, they ensured that the wounds did not reopen, performed figure 8 stitches. Don't be catch me with that fucking gay shit. They also performed internal, and yeah, dude fucking his fucking colon fell out. That is powerful, man.
Yeah.
I would just sit on it. Just like you could get it to go back in.
I think so.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
It's just a game. Everything's a game anymore. I don't ever want my butthole to have anything wrong with it.
Dude. Man, you ever had a hemorrhoid? I think we talked about this before.
I think I have undiagnosed.
I had one not too long, just recently. And dude, it was fucking bad, man.
They itch.
Not only was it itching, but it fucking hurt every time I pooped. It hurt so bad. I made the mistake before I even knew of having it that I had it. We had fucking roosters, and boy, that donkey sauce. It fucking kills. It kills. Dude, even with wipes, I would wipe, and there would be just fucking looked like I had my period.
That's what I was about to say, man. Like, I remember I shit one time and I wiped. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I thought I finally started my period.
Yeah, I've lost my flower, but it was just I believe it was a hemorrhoid.
Yeah.
I knew I had really dirty fingernails for about 2 weeks. I was itching my butthole for infinite amounts of time.
Right.
Yeah, let's take a quick break for a few of our sponsors.
Please.
I really hope it was some type of hemorrhoid cream.
Yeah.
Preparation
hemorrhoid.
Preparation dick.
Perspiration H.
I had an idea for a food truck the other day. I love cooking. I'm a pretty good cook.
We've been talking about wanting to do a food truck for the longest time ever.
You and I, or you and your wife?
Me and my wife. But let's fucking do it.
Well, let's start small.
Yeah.
Just like a little hot dog thing.
Okay.
But I got really good hot dog, because you and I love hot dogs.
Yeah.
And I got a name for it.
Okay.
Slinging Wieners.
Okay. Hell yeah, dude.
Isn't that a perfect name for
It is.
Slinging Wieners?
Yeah, yeah.
There was a place around here. It's still kind of in business, called Zombie Dogs.
Yeah.
Did you ever try them?
I didn't know.
They have gourmet hot dogs, with like mac and cheese, truffle, just all kinds of.
Yeah. Oh,
Who?
shit.
What kind of podcaster doesn't turn off their cell phone? That must have been an accident, dude, because I've never had my ringer on. I've had this iPhone for 4 years, and I don't think I've ever had the ringer on. Anyways, Slinging wieners. That's what we're going to do.
Hell yeah, man.
We're going to be slinging
Dangin'.
hot
Slang dangin'.
the glizzy pit.
Yeah, that'd be fucking sweet, man.
Mm-hmm.
Gourmet hoot doogs.
I want one of them carts you can push around like in New York City.
Yeah. That's
Just
fun.
Set up on the corner.
Yeah.
All right, we're talking about humans on Mars.
Let's fucking talk about
Chocolate
it,
bars.
Hell yeah.
Humans on Mars and chocolate bars. I got bars for days. I can't rap very well. I got to write it down.
You did pretty good.
Once I do write it down, I can get it going.
Yeah.
Because they got rhyming dictionaries and shit. It's fucking simple.
That's what we need to do. We'll eventually put out a song.
Does Chat GPT still write? Does it still write songs? Give me
all these AI songs that are coming out are so
rap
fucking great.
lyrics about having an accident in my underwear.
The AI country song that's really popular right now, and it's fucking great. Oh shit, look at that.
Woke up feeling fly, it's another day. Gonna seize the moment in my own way. But things took a turn, went a bit astray. Body had other plans, what can I say? On the move, in a rush, can't find the signs. Then it hit me hard, yeah, crossed the lines. Tried to keep it cool, hold my pride. But nature called, strong, nowhere to hide. Had an accident, yeah, in my underwear. Life hits hard and it just ain't fair.
That's the chorus? Hell yeah, dude.
Laugh it off, no shame to bear. Everybody's got a story they don't want to share.
It's fucking stupid.
In the middle of the grind, heading to the top. Stomach rumbles loud, wishing it would stop.
It's fucking gay.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, I love it. This is awesome.
Oh, dude. Life's will twist, turns and stumbles. Gotta keep rolling, win the fumbles. When all I gotta... What the fuck?
Make it write us a song for two gay guys named Nick and Rob. Write a gay love song about Nick and Rob.
It doesn't like gay stuff.
No, that sucks.
Chat GPT is...
It's homophobic.
It is.
Man.
There's two different thought processes going on in this episode, which both are pretty freaking cool to think about.
Mm-hmm.
One thought process is, what if we destroy this planet to the point that we can't even be here anymore?
Oh, yeah.
What if, on the flip side, humans used to be on Mars and something happened there where they couldn't be there anymore and they came here?
Ooh.
And that's what we're talking about is
Good question.
humans on Mars. Mars is pretty far away, man.
It is really far away. Yeah. Yeah.
Very close.
It's not like you're just driving a state over.
No, it's further than the moon.
Yeah.
And I do often think about us going to the moon in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
And then we haven't done anything cooler since.
Yeah.
We've put a couple buggies on Mars and shit, but
Right.
nothing.
I saw. Let me see if I can find this. I saw a really cool meme today, and it was let me see here. You keep talking. I want to try to find it.
I really don't have anything else to talk about.
Okay.
Write a rap song about two homosexuals living on Mars. That doesn't say anything about fucking each other in the butt or anything.
No, that's not good.
Two hearts, one
There we go.
love on the red planet. Breaking barriers, no limits, we planned it.
It reminded me of like a fucking like Captain America theme song or something.
No borders, no bounds, just endless space. Two lovers on Mars in an endless embrace.
This is the meme I was talking about. It talks about if you travel at the speed of light, it'll take you 1.3 seconds to get to the moon. This is from Earth. At the speed of light, it'll take you 8.3 minutes to get to the sun, 2,000 years to get out of the Milky Way, and 90 billion years to get to the edge of the observable universe.
I don't have that kind of time.
That's
So
traveling at the speed of light.
if you're trying to get me to go on that trip, I don't have time.
Dude, we can get to the sun in 8.3 minutes, dog. Let's fucking go. Why are we walking so slow all the time?
Smash Mouth went there. You remember?
Might as well be walking on the sun.
Yeah, they went there. Some envision Mars as a potential site for human colonization, either as a backup plan for humanity and in case of catastrophic events on Earth, or as part of a broader effort to expand human civilization beyond our home planet. Get me the fuck out of here for sure. Elon Musk, I volunteer. Send me with the monkey and the dog. I'll go as a fucking test victim. I'll drive. I'll let the fucking monkey drive. I don't care.
Dude, I would fucking, like, you imagine you're sitting a fucking rocket ship going to the moon with a fucking monkey, and all hell starts breaking loose. You're losing oxygen. You're fucking running out of food. Imagine how fucking apeshit that monkey's going, literally. You want to be trapped in a spaceship with a dying monkey? Fuck, dude. You're just fucking sitting there trying to eat some fucking astronaut food and you
some space. Yeah, some fucking space bananas. Yeah. You're eating all the monkeys' food. On the flip side, what if we've already been there? What if we were there for a long period of time and we had to leave that planet to get here? Much like the belief that one day we'll have to leave this rock that we're on. We'll have to leave it in the rear view. I like to think about the Great Reset, or the restarts, the possibility that humanity goes back hundreds of thousands of years.
Right.
Our world, just the one we live on, it goes back billions and billions and billions of years.
Sure. So
you're just telling me out of all, you got to look at probability and numbers here.
Yeah, that's what gets me.
There's no possible way that nothing ever existed before us.
The odds are almost zero.
It's impossible.
It's especially if you think about it, like we've seen, like what I just said, whether or not it's true or not. How many fucking billions of years to get to the fucking, like, what we know about the universe, like at the speed of light. So that's what was it? It was 90 billion years. So think about that. Think about that in distance even.
Astronomers believe that our universe is between 13 and 200 billion years old. That's a pretty broad number.
Sure.
Humanity's only been around for a few 100,000 years, like like us,
Homo sapiens,
homosexuals.
Yeah.
Has only been around for a few 100,000 years.
Yeah.
That's nothing. In contrast, it's absolutely nothing.
And I know people try to, you try to find the whole solace in religion and shit like that as to, what happened, how did we get here, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, the odds are astronomically zero.
It is.
That we only exist. We're the only things that of sentient, or of fucking life that's ever existed in our whole universe.
The universe could be 200 billion years old. Humans have been around for 300,000 years.
It's a blip. It's a fucking blip.
It's a grain, dude.
Yeah. Like I explained it like a long time ago whenever it was really hard for me to explain, but the timeline, like within a calendar year, we're like from the beginning of the earth, or from the beginning of the universe being January 1st and now being December 31st, we're at like, in time, we're like December 31st at like 10 p.m. at night.
Yeah.
Like that's how much has been before us.
It's not,
it's fucking crazy.
It's not, it's crazy. You can't even, it's unfathomable. You can't even really compute it in your own head, just how the possibility leans in one direction or the other. Mm-hmm. In 1969, NASA sent the first humans to the moon. That was Apollo 11 was the first time in human history when we set foot on another world.
Allegedly.
That was in 1969, and we haven't done fuck all since.
Fucking moon just waiting for somebody to step on it.
It's like, goddamn.
You're just sitting up there like, was it that bad? Come back. Oh, God.
Oh, step on me. You like your mouth being spit in?
I'm not against it. I'm not against it. As long as you have like your mouth is clean, you brush your teeth that day.
No, I want a meth addict to spit in my mouth. I want it to mean something. I want it to have some taste. I don't want you spitting in my mouth right after you brush your teeth.
You want to be well seasoned like a cast iron skillet.
I want to taste that number 5 combo from Taco Bell whenever you spit in my mouth.
Oh man,
I want some calories in that loogie when you fucking spit.
Oh fuck.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh man.
I'm trying to grow in my dirty talk with my wife.
Yeah.
And sometimes and this has been happening a lot recently where I call her bad names.
Do you have a go-to?
I've been calling her a slut.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you fucking slut. But then I always apologize to her afterwards.
You know, I didn't really mean that.
Yeah, I know. We're like naked and vulnerable. I always fart after I'm done having sex, which is really unattractive, but we'll get done and I'm just like, I'll shake the earth. And she's like, oh, that's fucking great. And then I'll say, I didn't really mean that. Like, telling her.
She's apologizing.
I don't think you're yucky.
Think you fucking dirty bitch. Go wash your ass.
Then she gave it to me real good the other night, and we were done, and I said, I did not offer any money for that. And she said, I know. I didn't have any money to give her, so fortunately yeah, man, sometimes I'll say, I don't really mean those mean things I say about you. I think you really are.
You're really swell.
You really are my best friend.
You know I love you, right?
Till this day, man, what is it? It's been 13 years of marriage as of last week, and I've never called her a bitch to her.
Hell yeah, man.
Never really swore at her.
I've never called my wife a bitch in a mean way. I'm like, bitch, come on.
I've never done it even.
That.
Yeah, I've never done. I don't know why. I probably could have like come on, bitch, or something like that.
Yeah. I would never say it in a serious way, like a mean way.
You bitch.
Yeah. Where's my dinner, bitch? I'm not coming home like a 1950s husband.
I'll hear a guy say, like, I'll see or hear a guy say, why are you acting like a bitch? And I'll just think, why? How can you talk to her like that? But I don't know what's behind the curtain there.
Sure,
a lot back there.
Maybe she's a bitch. You don't know.
I call my wife frigid though. She gets really mad. I'm telling you, dude. When I call her frigid,
God, dude, I love calling people that. It's so fun.
Dude, I call her that. I'm like, God, you're frigid, and she gets so mad. Ooh. This woman has let me lick her cornhole before, and I'm calling her frigid.
You want her to lick yours?
Yeah, I know. Lick that shitter like an apple fritter, baby.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Much like Earth, Mars has 4 seasons that are roughly all the same length as ours. Water, polar ice caps, and glaciers. And there's a slight belief that it is indeed the only habitable planet besides Earth, which also it could support plant growth on Mars as well. Some envision Mars as a potential site for human colonization, either as a backup plan for humanity. I think that when I was doing all this research, I looked into Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus,
Uranus,
and Neptune. Those motherfuckers are just gas giants.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know what they got going on up there, but
imagine their farts.
Yeah, they're definitely spilling coal when they fart.
Yeah, they are. Do you imagine how fucking cold it is on those planets?
No. I've experienced pretty cold, but
I'd probably still wear shorts.
Yeah, for sure, dude. What the fuck is Neptune? Why is it a planet if you can't even stand on the bitch? How cold is Neptune?
Oh, fucking shit.
It's negative 353 degrees Fahrenheit.
God damn, boy.
Oh, my God.
She cold as fuck.
Neptune is so far away that it receives 1,000 times less sunlight than Earth.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
What's the coldest planet? Dude, I was on some rabbit holes.
Pluto, if you want to consider Pluto a planet.
Uranus.
So, yeah, there. Once again, not counting Pluto.
I want to know Fahrenheit. I don't do that Celsius bullshit. Uranus and
we work in freedom
Neptune. 320 degrees Fahrenheit, negative.
I saw this great fucking shirt yesterday. It was a shirt. It said, what the fuck is a kilometer? And it had an American flag with the skeleton shooting machine guns.
I want that, dude.
It was just an American flag background and a skeleton just had 2 machine guns.
Was that on Facebook or something?
It said, what the fuck is a kilometer? I showed Barrel. I was like, this is probably the funniest fucking shirt I've ever seen before. I was like, this is so American.
Good Father's Day present, man.
Yes.
Father's Day is coming up.
I'm going to find it and I'm going to show you how great it is. It's like clip art, so it's so fucking corny looking.
Yeah. In 2017, Elon Musk claimed his Starship ambitions for Mars could allow a city of 1 million people on Mars within the next century. A year ago, a Twitter follower of Elon Musk asked him, "So, 1 million people on the red planet by 2050?" And Elon Musk simply said, "Yep."
Hell yeah.
And pretty much anything that guy's wanted to do since he's been alive, he's just fucking done it. So if
that's the woman's shirt version, but look how fucking great it is. He's fucking it's so good. Oh, dude.
Oh, I'm buying that one.
It's so fucking good.
So, when humans first landed on the moon in 1969, technology was far less advanced than it is today.
Mm-hmm.
And so it seems as though we should have landed on Mars years ago at the trajectory we should have been on.
Yeah.
However, Mars is a much more difficult world to get onto. The moon is pretty much next door to Earth, while Mars is many millions of miles away, even during its closest approach. While Earth and Mars are at their closest approach, it would still take a month or longer for humans to reach Mars with their current technology. That doesn't really seem that long. A month? I could ride in the back seat for a month as long as you fed me and let me shit and stuff.
Sure. I mean, at that point, if you're like in space, you can just throw the shit out the window, right?
Do you think any astronauts have ever had sex in space? If we've even gone to space?
I'm sure we've gone to space. I don't know if we've gone to the moon. I think I'm a moon denier.
Which is fine.
Not a denier, a moon landing denier.
I just want to know if anyone's ever had sex in space. You would legit be the only
dude. Yeah.
Even if it's
had to have been.
Even if you and I were 2 astronauts and say, "Look, dude, I don't want to do this, but we kind of gotta do it.
Yeah.
We gotta do this."
I mean, how else are you supposed to study that?
Well, she make it really interesting. Eat like 8 or 10 bags of the fucking astronaut chili before we do it.
Mm-hmm. So here's a question. You've seen like whenever they like squirt water out of the jugs and it like fucking like drips up. Do you think pussies do that? They're just fucking pussy juice just floating.
I don't know what kind of pussies you've been dealing with, dude, but
they get that wet, dog.
You gotta really
sign me up.
You gotta really beat them up to get them to start leaking like that, man.
Get an oil change. He got a fucking busted gasket.
Make a love puddle, my guy. Yeah, dude, that's fuck. I don't know. You gotta when she's apologizing afterwards for making a mess.
Oh man, you ever seen pussy juice drip vertically?
I was at the gym yesterday, and you guys can help me out. Send me your suggestions. You can DM us or send us an email. I've really been looking for music to listen to while I lift weights, just like stuff to fucking gangster kill rap or super. I don't like that kind of metal.
Yeah.
I like stuff I can understand that's fucking hard, though.
Sure.
So if you guys have any suggestions, you can send me your playlist or whatever, and I'll give you a shout-out if I think it's good. But yesterday on Reddit said 3-6 Mafia. That's like, listen to that.
Yeah, that's fucking good.
And yesterday I'm lifting, and I start listening. I was doing chest and arms yesterday, so I was really getting into it. And it's like, 3-6 Mafia, wild on tour. And then starts talking about a sideways Chinese pussy.
Yeah.
So then I was laughing, and I couldn't really finish what I was doing. I said, I can't do 3-6 Mafia. I was listening to the lyrics. I was laughing too hard, dude.
Their fucking beats are so good, though.
Oh, yeah. It was
trap beats are the fucking best, man.
Yeah, and I think that's what I need to listen to is trap music.
Yeah.
I don't really like rap that much, but
Sure.
I do like that fucking really just maniacal mean shit.
Yeah. I got a playlist on Apple Music. You can fucking there's a lot of good shit on there. Just fast forward or just fucking skip the stuff you don't like. There'll be a lot of stuff on there.
Just for everyone, that maybe sends me something. I do have Apple Music, and I do have YouTube Music. So if you have a playlist on there, send me a link.
I'm Yeah, Brohio Rob, I got a playlist on there. You guys can listen to it if you want to listen to the shit that I do. So.
Oh, that's right. You can follow each other on there and shit.
Yeah, yep, Brohio Rob.
I don't know what I am.
Apple Music.
I'm something stupid. I know that.
I'm literally, anytime I find a good song, I'm putting it on my playlist. That way, so I go out and mow my fucking grass, and put my AirPods in, just put on my playlist.
That's good.
Let's fucking go.
That's good living, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. When you that month-long ride to Mars, that's a fairly long period of time to be in the emptiness of space. And if anything were to go wrong, it would be nearly impossible to simply turn back or kind of rectify the situation.
Sure.
The first humans would likely be staying on Mars for an extended period of time, and that means learning to live in the Martian environment. Temperatures on the surface can fluctuate wildly, but they range from as high as 68 degrees Fahrenheit to stopping below 212 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit. So that's a cold motherfucker.
Yeah.
I would imagine if you just stayed like you stayed in that 68 degree zone,
Yeah.
you're chilling like a villain on penicillin, my guy.
That's about the temperature that I want my fucking bed when I'm sleeping.
68. Mm-hmm.
No, the negative.
On God. Oh, negative 112.
Negative 112.
Yeah, your fucking nuts are clickety clacking on that one.
I got these fucking pillows that are almost always cold. They're like kind of hard, but still it's like memory foam, but it's like cooling. Oh, dude.
We're starting to get to that point. I have one pillow that has been with me through 3 world wars, my mom and dad getting married, 2 dead dogs, 3 children, me getting my master's degree in biochemistry. It's been with me through all that. And my wife was doing laundry, changing the sheets, and I came in while she was doing it, and I said, "What the fuck is that?" She said, "That's your pillow." And she said, "Do you want me to throw it away?" And I said, "Which pillow is it?" She said, "It's your pillow, your pillow." And I said, "Oh, no, you can't throw it away. You just got to live with it."
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll wake up with a goose feather in my mouth.
Fucking goose.
Comes out of that pillow, dog.
Fucking love
I
it.
feel like Paul Revere doing the fucking midnight ride, sleeping on that bitch. Someone send me a pillow. Just
I love me a good pillow, man.
that My Pillow guy, he's crazier than a shithouse rat.
Yeah, he is.
Get him to send me a pillow. The atmosphere is far too thin to walk on the surface in Mars without protection, and the lack of a magnetic field means that the solar radiation is far worse than it is on Earth. Gotta watch out for that motherfucking solar radiation. I do know that. The lower surface gravity of Mars would also have an impact on muscles and bones. You look like a saggy nutsack up there walking around. Nothing.
Already do.
Your fucking Achilles rolling up by your ears and shit. No one knows what you're supposed to be. You'd have to deal with Martian dust storms as well.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's some serious shit. And to survive on Mars, there's 2 options. First, we develop habitats that we can set up on the Martian surface that are designed to protect humans from the harsh environment of Mars. Second, humans could potentially survive within Martian lava tubes. That sounds fucking hot, dude.
Oh, dude.
They would offer protection against radiation and dust storms. Living in a lava tube would also mean astronauts would not have to spend too much time in developing habitats to protect against the environment. That's my nickname for my butthole, is the lava tube.
The lava tube.
Stick your finger in my lava tube. Put your mouth up against my fudge dungeon.
Oh, shit.
NASA's current plan is to send the first humans to Mars sometime in the late 2030s or early 2040s. So we might be around for that one, Rob.
Yeah, they better get on that.
Although we're living hard, fast, and free, buddy, I don't know that we got a whole lot of time left.
Hey, if Mars wants a mediocre podcast to go up there and do the first podcast, let's fucking do it, dog.
So cool.
Yeah.
We are in contact with Ohio Reformatory, Mansfield Reformatory.
Yeah.
And I think they might be letting us do a little show out there this Halloween.
That would be fucking cool.
Keep your fucking ears open for that one.
Yeah.
I've got some shit.
I'm bringing a fucking air mattress and I'm sleeping in admin seg, dog.
I'm sleeping wherever they want me to sleep.
You can throw me in the body chute for all I care.
I'm leaving. I'm
Yeah.
not staying there. That's scary ass shit, dog.
It is scary. I've never been. Have you been before?
Nope.
Hell yeah. Let's fucking do it, man.
Although that is the current timetable, 2030, 2040, something like that, it is dependent upon how much funding NASA receives. And we all know how much NASA says they don't have any money, so they can't do shit.
Right.
According to our old fucking four-wheeled bandit Stephen Hawking, We only have about 1,000 years left on Earth before this bitch is depleted of all its resources.
What did he know? He's dead.
Unlivable.
If he knew so much, he'd still be alive.
Yeah. Busy fucking all them little kids.
You think they buried him with his wheelchair?
I don't know what they did with his dude. I hope they launched him into space like a kite with a broken string.
He'd be the most pathetic zombie ever. Couldn't even fucking walk.
Can you imagine just waking up every day and shitting yourself? Like you don't have any other option besides just shitting yourself?
You mean that's not normal?
Hey, did you get that picture I sent you the other day?
Yeah. What was going on?
I had a catastrophic event at work.
What was going on, man? That was rough.
I will start from the beginning. I've been doing this 75 hard challenge, which I've been doing really well with it. 2 workouts a day. I haven't missed. Stick to a diet, a gallon of water. I've been hitting on all cylinders, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a group of people we got a WhatsApp, and there's a group of us on there that are staying tight with each other as we do it. Let's see. I'm gonna give them. We got Bo, Jessica, Paige, Amber, Philly Fairy. I'll call her Philly Fairy, and I think she's from another country. I believe Australia or Chantel. They're all on there, and we're all cheering each other on. They're posting recipes and shit. So if you guys want to do it too, just reach out. I'll send you the link. But I had a bunch of Indian food, and I was doing my walk.
Oh, God, I love Indian food.
Work, and I got a shit cramp with about 10 minutes left of my walk, and you can't cut your workout shorter. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
So I pushed through to the point where I was cripple walking to the bathroom.
Right.
And I pulled my underwear down, and all the poop sprayed out before I sat down. So
Dude, it's like your body knows.
it just left a skunk strip on the wall on the toilet.
It's a fucking curry burst.
Every time I see a toilet like that, like shit,
You're like, what the fuck did they eat?
I'll say, what kind of monster would do something like this?
Someone who ate Indian food.
And I was the monster that day. I spent 25 minutes cleaning up after myself, cleaning the wall.
Dude.
You ever tried to clean with wet toilet paper?
It doesn't work,
That
man.
shit's like pissing in the wind, dude.
It does not work.
It doesn't work.
Not at all. Oh, fuck.
But it was I sent the picture of it to my dad. I said, what do I need? He said, your soul back. Yeah, it was bad, man. Yeah. According to scientists, in 1.3 billion years, so Stephen Hawking says 1,000 years, but most scientists with any type of clue say in 1.3 billion years, Earth will be unlivable for most organisms due to the sun's natural evolution. So whether you want to believe it or not, in a little over 1 billion years, it's a fucking wrap. Your iPhone that they can't get rid of or melt, in 1 billion years it'll be gone.
No.
No, not my iOS 18.
What will I do?
Today on Earth, ocean water only boils typically when lava or some other superheated material enters it. But in the far future, the sun's energy will be enough to do it. And on a global scale at that, after 1 to 2 billion years of further solar evolution, Earth will lose all of its liquid water, the gaseous phase, triggering a runaway greenhouse effect, and life is expected to end on our world at that time. And that's when we start to say, hey, where the fuck we going? We got to find someplace, whether it be the moon, Neptune, Pluto. My mother just brought me very 9 pizzas. I don't know what they say. My very educated mother just brought me 9 pizzas. Mars, Venus, my very educated Earth, Mercury, Jupiter, B, brought.
Nope.
I don't know. Do you remember that? Maybe it might have been.
I think it's Jupiter, Saturn.
My very educated mother just cock.
That's a C.
Brought. Is there a planet that starts with a B?
No, there's not. I think it's Saturn, Uranus.
Baldur's Gate. Is that a planet?
No.
Good game. I don't know, man. We gotta figure this out. Name of every planet
In order.
Mercury, Mars, Uranus, Venus, Jupiter, Neptune, Earth, Saturn, Pluto, Baldur's Gate.
No, I'll say no B. He said, "Is there a planet that starts with a B?"
Biloxi.
That's a crack town in Mississippi.
Oh, man. So what if we face something much sooner? We face something huge.
Huge.
Much sooner rather than later, and we got to get the fuck out of here. What if old Elon Musk, he unleashes the true power of AI and these robots take over, and we're getting tired of being raped by these robots?
Hey, speaking of Elon Musk, so the other day I was driving down the road. I don't remember where I was, but I was driving down the road and we were on our way to Centerville to look at a job. And I saw a fucking Cybertruck, and it was one of the best experiences I've had this past month.
They don't excite me very much.
They're so fucking cool.
I appreciate the premise, but they look like fucking utter dog shit.
I think they're one of those things that's so ugly it's cool.
You would be so tired of looking at that in your driveway after about a week.
Maybe.
You would say, what have I done to my family?
And I showed you the V12 of them. Have you seen the one that's all chrome?
Yeah.
God, that thing's a hazard.
Yeah.
It's like a mirror.
It is. That's a California car.
Yeah, it's so cool. If you guys haven't seen that, look it up. It's awesome.
As the human population grows and industrialization continues, the demand for resources such as water, energy, and raw materials increases. Eventually, Earth may not be able to sustainably support such a large population. The rapid advancement of technology brings with the risk of unintended consequences such as nuclear accidents, bioterrorism, or the development of AI that surpasses human control. And we legitimately could be facing something like that if AI continues to be unregulated. I am not for government oversight. I want the fucking government to leave me alone. Let me eat my pork rinds, drink my Coke. But fucking someone's got to put a leash on AI, dog.
I don't fuck with pork rinds, man.
Anytime somebody can make a picture of me sucking a dick that looks like I'm really sucking a dick, and
as long as I can blame it on AI.
Now it's like
I'm good, dude.
Hunter Biden smoking crack.
Yeah,
dude. He got convicted today for.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got convicted of buying a gun while on drugs.
Hell yeah, good for him, man.
When you buy a gun, they give you a little, the ATF gives you a little questionnaire, and it says, are you addicted to any type of illegal substance? And he said no. But then there was a multitude of evidence that said he was actively addicted to crack cocaine.
Yeah, I think we all know that.
Yeah.
I think he has a track record.
That's a wild boy.
Yeah, it is.
Daddy got that money. He's a wild boy.
Mm-hmm.
And they convicted him today, so.
Isn't he like 50?
There's I think it's in Step Brothers where he says I'm a stay-at-home son or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what Hunter Biden said. Like, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a stay-at-home son. That's what I feel like he is. And I think it's absolutely disgusting that his brother, who was like I wouldn't say a war hero, but his brother was an honorable veteran.
Mm-hmm.
He died, and then he kind of took advantage of his sister-in-law while she was, grieving over her dead husband.
Ah, I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Dirty pool, man.
Yeah.
That's a strange family. Everyone thinks Joe Biden shit his pants last week.
I mean, would it be surprising?
No, at this point.
Oh, shit.
There's so much fucking, just the dumbest shit. I'm so sick of the internet. I really am sick of social media and stuff. I saw a video earlier of Michelle Obama dancing, and someone photoshopped a wang like a dick flopping around in her fucking pants.
Was that Photoshop?
I think it was, but there was 4 or 5 different video clips, and each one they made it look like she was holding her dick or her dick was flopping around. I just said, give it a rest, man. Give it a fucking rest. Even if none of these scenarios come to pass, it's possible that humanity may eventually outgrow Earth's capacity to support its population in the long term. In this case, space colonization could become a necessity for the continued survival and expansion of the human species. If that day ever does come where we are in fact dealing with whatever it is, I want you to keep in mind that in this I shouldn't say in this lifetime, but we've been able to determine that years and years ago, a fucking asteroid hit this Earth and killed everything on it.
Mm-hmm.
Almost everything. It killed the dinosaurs. There was a few things that did live, and allegedly that's what we evolved from, was the fucking cum on the rock that survived this asteroid or meteor that hit. I want to say it was like 10 to 13 kilometers wide.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck is a kilometer? We don't know.
We've already established that.
And it hit right off the coast of Mexico. And I started going down that rabbit hole today trying to figure out. They actually know exactly where the meteor hit that took out the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of information that the scientists have put out there about the incident and kind of how it all went down.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I've said it. There was a book I used to have when I was a kid, and it talked about the aliens. And it was a school textbook.
Yeah.
And it was explaining what happened to the aliens or what happened to the dinosaurs. And there's one little block where it showed a picture of dinosaurs getting on a UFO. And this was in a textbook in school.
That's fucking cool.
And it's just crazy how whatever you put in a textbook is what the children have to learn.
Sure.
It's crazy, man. Even though if history's not accurate, you're still taught that that's accurate. So for my entire adult life, I've thought dinosaurs didn't fucking fade away, dude.
Yeah.
They got on a rocket ship and they went someplace. I hope that's what really happened. Some scientists claim to have discovered strong evidence of vanished civilizations on Mars. So they say that we've already been there. Not that, what we've been talking about. Someday we're going to fuck this Earth up so bad that we have to go there.
Yep.
The pure chaos and pandemonium that would ensue if we ever found ourselves in a situation where we had to send the Earth's population to a whole nother fucking planet. I'll be killing everybody, dude.
You thought the fucking Titanic was bad.
Thought COVID-19 was...
Yeah.
I shot 3 people in my yard during COVID-19. They were trying to come up and cough on me.
Dude, wasn't that fucking weird, man? That whole time.
I still get mad about it. They kept us in our goddamn houses for a year.
I was literally just thinking about that, I think 2 or 3 days ago. I don't remember who I said something to, but I'd said something about it. And how I was sick, and I was like, it's probably that fucking booster, which I didn't get.
They just kept us locked up for a year, man.
It's crazy, dude.
They will never be able to do that again to us.
No.
I will turn into the biggest redneck patriot, fucking freedom fighting. I'll wear a Donald Trump mask. I will be out in the streets. I will, whatever it takes. I'll dress up like fucking Tucker Carlson. They will not lock my ass in the house for a year ever again. They will not keep me away from a restaurant or a barber again for as long as I live. I will fight the good fight.
It is wild, man. Everything on fucking lockdown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so some scientists claim that they've discovered evidence. We've already lived on Mars, and we've come back, and that they have detected a nuclear signal in the Martian atmosphere that matches Earth's. The same signal after a nuclear test. According to scientists, there's evidence of xenon-129 can be found in enormous quantities on Mars.
I love that printer.
Classic.
It's a classic, yeah. Laser.
Classic burner, man.
I fucking love the way the laser sounds.
And the only known process that makes xenon-129 is a nuclear explosion.
Huh.
Which begs the question, was there perhaps a civilization on Mars at some point and they eradicated themselves in some type of nuclear war, some type of nuclear fallout, a nuclear accident? And a lot of people say our nuclear technology, it all came from extraterrestrial beings. Where do those motherfuckers hang out? In the interstellar, baby, up there in the skies, in the starships.
Yeah.
Flying around, man. Meet George Jetson, his dog Elroy. Is it Elroy or Leroy? Who gives a fuck?
Who fucking cares?
Anyways. So if those aliens gave us the technology for nuclear war, for nuclear bombs, who's to say they didn't give the same technology to those bastards living on Mars however many million years ago?
Exactly.
They're actively detecting these signatures on Mars. The Xenon 129 powerful printer, also the type of nuclear shit that gets your butthole blown to smithereens.
Powerful printer.
You already know.
I do, man. You know how many photocopies of my balls I made of that thing?
Have you ever photocopied your dick or balls?
I haven't. It'd be so depressing.
Not your balls, just like a clam sandwich from the bottom.
Just flat.
Just flat nuts.
You ever seen a squid go completely flat to fit through a little tiny hole? That's what my balls look like. Just a lot of flat, porous, fleshy material. That fucking air conditioners.
It's hog dogging, dude.
Sounds like an 18-wheeler going up a hill.
It's tired of cooling our fat asses down.
Dude, wait till it hits 90 next week.
I gotta clean out the filter on it. That's why it's doing it.
Yeah.
We're breathing all that cat dander and shit.
Oh, shit.
Okay. In 2023, this is a very interesting thing I found as well. The United States Central Intelligence Agency, the CIA, posted online more than 12 million pages of declassified documents. Among the documents released, which shed some light on the agency's activities during the 1973 coup in Chile, this was in reference to the Vietnam War. The documents released were also about the Vietnam War and the Cold War. One document has been found describing a paranormal experiment carried out by the entity, the CIA research. The document, entitled Mars Research, was dated May 22nd, 1984, and actually you can see the documents online. Contains a transcript of an experiment carried out by the CIA agent together with a psychic medium. The agent in charge of writing it wrote a date and place on a piece of paper. Then they put the piece of paper in an envelope and sealed it. The sealed envelope was delivered to the medium, who was warned that the experiment would be related to geographic coordinates, although no more specifications were given. On the piece of paper, he wrote 1, planet Mars. 2, time, about 1 million years before Christ.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Jesus Christ. Then the agent communicated a coordinate to the medium, 40.89 degrees north latitude and 9.55 west longitude, and asked him to focus on these datas. The medium said, I have an oblique view of a pyramid or pyramidal form. It's very high. It seems to be located in a large and desolate territory. It's yellowish. He began to tell what the medium, the agent described what the medium saw, possibly some type of pyramids in an extinct civilization in Mars.
Ooh.
When asked about the surface of the planet, the psychic medium responded that he saw dark storm clouds that could indicate a geological problem. This is from the mouth of this medium. I see large megalithic structures, dark images of people, very tall and thin, as if they had been there, but they were no longer. They no longer live there. The coordinates indicated to the medium by the agent corresponding to the Martian region of Cydonia Mensae, where UFOologists, according to the Mirror, often detect artificial pyramidal forms. This psychic medium was given no other information besides what was in the envelope, and wasn't even told what was in the envelope. So this is what this psychic medium was seeing, where it was these pyramids, these dark storms, these tall, lengthy beings that no longer lived in this area that was under like some type of geological duress of some type. But this medium was able to call out all this stuff. This is part of the astral projection project. The declassified CIA documents confirm that remote viewing was taken very seriously by the agency and other intelligence services. Significant funding entered the study of the remote viewing utility as an intelligence gathering tool. The conclusion was that the remote vision was accurate enough to be used for field work. There's a lot of water corrosion that's been observed on Mars over the years, as I think Mars rover and some other apparatuses they've put up there on Mars to check things out. There's visible.
I remember seeing that.
There's 100% evidence of water on the planet.
They've already found signs of life.
I don't know that they've formally found signs of life. They've found like the building blocks for life.
Well,
possibly.
that's I mean the possibility of.
They haven't found a lizard or anything. You know?
No.
Okay.
Like they found like fucking.
There's a toilet.
Yeah, like plankton's fucking or something. Mitochondria, is that the word? Mitochondria?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, there you
Something
go.
like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of conspiracy theorists that actually believe that the story told in the Bible about Noah, how that actually happened, is Noah was a Martian from Mars. Hang with me for a second.
Get in my boat. That's Marvin the Martian, sorry.
Hey, all you gay ass motherfucker. He corralled these animals on a spaceship and brought them to Earth to get them away from the flood that was on Mars.
Yeah, man.
And a lot of people that subscribe to conspiracy theories think that this is actually a thing. Noah's Ark was not a thing here on Earth, but it was indeed something on the extraterrestrial planet of Mars.
Huh.
And Noah corralled all them bitches on a spaceship.
Dude, I love when I go to pet someone's dog and they come right up to me and they want pet and I fucking feel like Noah. I'm like, dude, I could have lured this motherfucker right into my boat.
I could have got
so many of these
yeah,
bitches.
I could have got a bag of walleye and some kittens.
Fucking goat. Them sideways ass eyes.
Think about all the cool animals that he forgot that he didn't get on
Dude,
there.
right.
Probably a lot of cool shit that he didn't get on there.
Yeah.
That's where Sasquatch died off. That's where the Bigfoot man. That's where
It could have been. Yeah, fucking asshole.
a lot of people also say the story of Noah's Ark is more likely to be an old story about a flood in Mesopotamia that was exaggerated over the years. That or an ancient attempt to guess at why marine fossils were found in places they weren't expected before people knew about plate tectonics.
Okay.
I believe that. That seems plausible.
It does.
I do also believe that Noah was an alien from Mars, and he came here to seek refuge.
Could be.
There's one government whistleblower I was reading about from Germany. He was a scientist from the 1940s. He claims that Germany utilized the technology given to them by the extraterrestrials to set up a base on the moon, and the moon was the skipping point between Earth and Mars, that the Germans were able to sail from point to point visiting with the extraterrestrials and to secure this secret technology, and they were using the moon as a landing pad to get from Earth to Mars. So they go Earth, moon, Mars, Mars, moon, Earth, back and forth. And that was the route that they were taking. And this whistleblower claims that, you know, we've talked about it a lot over the years, that a lot of people say Germany had a secret late relationship with ETs and extraterrestrials.
Mm-hmm.
Some claim that Hitler had in-person meetings with some of the extraterrestrials, and that he was getting the Germans were scientifically, they were far outpacing other nations, and they were kind of making breakthroughs that other countries were not even close to making. But they say that he was using this secret science technology, and they had a moon base, and they were also traveling back and forth from the moon to Mars. Now, whether that was actually happening, I don't believe so, but there are a lot, and I mean a lot of pictures circling on the internet of people that find structures on kind of different spots of Mars.
Okay.
You can look up structures on Mars, and there's all kinds of pictures of, they look like space stations, airports, pyramids, different buildings and facilities. It looks like things that are possibly just covered in red dust. I know there could just be rock formations.
Sure.
But there's tons of pictures out there of these said structures. Currently, the earliest sign of life on Earth is from 3.83 billion years ago. I'm not talking about living, breathing humans. I'm talking about the first signs of a living organism.
Yeah.
During this period, a series of formidable meteor showers occurred. This heavy barrage of comets colliding into Earth suggests that any life that was forming at that time would have certainly faced extinction. Biochemist Stephen Benner of the Westheimer Institute for Science and Technology suggests that life on Earth could have indeed originated on Mars and been brought here via a meteorite. So much like when you fucking sneeze and blow your snot and you get everybody sick.
Yeah.
That's kind of what he's saying here is we're like seeds. Benner highlights the importance of an oxidized form of molybdenum. I love molly. That's a really good drug. And the origin of life. This form, we're just going to call it molly, is crucial for the development of early life, was likely available on Mars, but not on Earth due to differing atmospheric conditions 3 billion years ago. The surface of early Earth had very little oxygen, whereas Mars had plenty of oxygen, making the oxidized molly more likely to be present on Mars. Organic compounds, the building blocks of life, require a catalyst to transition from simple molecules to more complex forms necessary for life. Benner notes the scientist says that simply adding energy results in a tar-like substance rather than life. Oxidized molybdenum, we're going to look this up.
Molly.
I don't want to just keep calling it Molly because Molly Percocet.
Molybdenum. I feel like that's right. Molybdenum.
Pronunciation. Molly Percocet.
Molybdenum.
I'm not going to be able to do that.
Molybdenum.
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 That's what I did to my mom one time. Recent analysis of Martian meteorites has confirmed the presence of boron on Mars, and Benner suggested oxidized molybdenum was also present.
Boron. Very nice. I like you. You like me?
Vagine look like sleeve of wizard. Stephen Benner points out that early Earth was likely completely covered by water, whereas ancient Mars had substantial dry areas. This would have made it difficult for boron, which is found only in extremely dry places, to form in sufficient concentrations on Earth. Benner also notes that water is corrosive to RNA, believed by many researchers to be the first genetic molecule before DNA. The extensive water coverage on Earth would have possessed a significant challenge to the stability and formations of RNA. So what the scientist is saying is from the what we would need to create life here on Earth, Earth was never stable enough to support that.
Okay.
But Mars was.
Okay.
So these early organisms, the building blocks of life, could have only formed on Mars. And the way it got here was by a means of travel called Panspermia. I'm going to tell you about Panspermia here right now. Panspermia is this unique theory that states that comets, rocks, meteorites, and other heavenly bodies, all speeding through space, transported bacteria and other DNA to Earth and throughout all the galaxies and universes throughout space-time. Some say Mars is likely the location of Earth's first infusion of life from other planets.
You have a heavenly body.
I fucking...
I just wanted to say that.
Peak heavenly body.
Yeah, yeah. You may not like this, but this is the ideal form, the ideal male form.
Yep. I think that it's important to keep an open mind about these things.
Sure.
Is this my phone ringing?
I think it was.
By God.
Was it Joe Biden?
No, I'm forwarding my work phone calls to this phone. It's
Okay.
just, I get all kinds of stupid shit.
It's all good, man.
People trying to sell me dildos and lawnmowers and shit.
Fucking buy them out of stock, dog. Just fucking buy them all.
If Earth in its early phase was never stable enough to support life, but Mars was, this doesn't sound like a far off theory that like something got infected passing by Mars,
and
came here and crash landed, and whatever it was survived and kind of evolved.
I mean, we've all been told, like pretty much like our entire growing up that like, you know, Mars is like the closest planet like to what we have out of the whole entire solar system that we know of. So it's like the fact that, thinking that maybe there could have been or could be life at some point, I don't think it's too far-fetched.
It's much like picking up a flower and blowing off the seeds and the petals or whatever, blowing off the seeds. You're spreading that flower.
Sure.
And that's a living organism, much like
right.
us.
Yeah.
We're just a bit evolved. I mean, not much. We're about as dumb as flowers. You and I.
Sure.
I'd put me on. I wouldn't, like, in terms of intelligence, I wouldn't say, I'm like a dandelion. I'd say I'm like a Venus flytrap. Because
that's pretty smart, I feel like.
I can still eat shit.
I'm a dandelion. There's no fucking doubt, dude. when I'm fucking thriving, I'm beautiful. When I'm not, I'm fucking falling apart, bro. A little gust of wind and I just fall into pieces.
I keep on hearing these things on. I get these little clips and stuff, and the song is like big back, and I keep on saying that to the girls. Like I'm like big back, and I didn't really take into consideration what it meant.
Yeah.
And finally, my one daughter's like, "Do you even know what that means?" And I said, big back." She's like, "You mean you think I'm fat and I have a big back?" I was like, "God damn." It's fucked up, man.
Big back.
Big back. If you're a big back, send us an email, brohiopodcast@gmail.com.
I don't think I've heard that yet.
Ain't no fucking shame in that. You ain't heard big back?
No, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm becoming maddened by social media, fake videos, people doing stuff for likes.
Sure.
At the end of the day, we're doing stuff for likes too.
Of course. I mean, yeah.
But I feel like I'm a little more. I feel like our content's genuine.
I would agree.
Whereas some people are just kind of going over the top for whatever.
Sure.
I did really enjoy seeing that streamer getting slapped in the fucking face for stealing that big guy's hat.
Yeah, Bradley something or other. Is that his name? The big dude.
No, that guy slaps like a bastard.
Yeah,
though.
he's the dude that tried to. Did you see his podcast with Nate Diaz?
No.
He says, "You think you can beat me in a street fight?" And Nate Diaz is like, "You?" And he's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Yeah,
yeah, I've seen that."
Yeah,
and he really could though.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Nate Diaz would tear his guts out.
Hell yeah, he would.
And that dude's big and scary, man.
Yeah, he's fucking huge. I think he said he's like 260 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, god damn.
The moral of the story, though, if this bitch is burning down, the world's about to blow up, I think I'm going to stay here.
Sure. I ain't going nowhere.
I ain't going up there.
Nah, I'm good.
What if they don't have wet doo-doo wipes?
Yeah. Oh, dude. Count me out.
Fuck Mars.
If they don't have that or a bidet at least, fuck.
Oh, just let me live in poverty.
Yeah. If you want to send me a bidet, send me an email. Brohiopodcast.
They're only like $20 on Amazon, dude. They take like 5 minutes to install. Let's install one. Have you ever used one?
No. Maybe I have. You know what? I've been to, when I've vacationed before, I think I've had a place that had one, but I think I may have been too scared to use it.
Why, man?
I didn't want it to enter me.
I
may have liked it too much.
I come when I poop.
Yeah, like every time I stand on a toilet, I just fucking come.
A boom boom boom, a boom boom boom. I love when I fucking come down. I love coming.
I don't care what the fucking terms of the cum is. I like it. Once you come, you can't stop coming. What if you just couldn't stop coming
all the time? Dude, yeah. It's like fart and cum. Make a peanut butter sandwich, come all over the place.
There's people that have that.
I know.
Where they just keep coming, and it seems like it'd be glorious, but it would be disastrous.
There's one guys that put the fucking vibrators in their wife's britches and follow them around with a remote control.
Love that.
I don't know. I did get Pepper an e-collar, and I'm training her with that. And she's getting really good off-leash training. We're doing that. That's not a vibrator, though.
I'm going to try that with Stacy. She likes it.
I want to do it to me.
Let's fucking
I just want to walk around and control my own remote.
Shock yourself. Anytime you think you deserve it, just fucking hit yourself.
Now I'm talking putting a vibrator in my butt.
Okay. Even better.
And I know the e-collar is not, and that's what a lot of people get confused. An e-collar for a dog is not a shock collar.
Right.
It's like a TIMS unit. It's just a sensation on their neck. It's the same as being able to tap them on the head and say, "Hey, listen to me," from 50 feet away without
Yeah,
It's
without having to do
the
it.
most powerful dog tool ever created, aside from the leash.
Sure.
Hands down.
Sure.
I think Rob's about to have an accident. Are you about to piss your pants?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You got a game to go to, though.
I do. Yeah, 4 minutes.
All right. Well, we'll cut it off right now. Everyone, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Brahio Podcast.
Love you guys.
Until next time,
Love
my
you.
friends. We want to fucking scissor.
Bye.
All right, boob tube.
Yep.
See you guys later.
Later, people. Love you.
Oh, good looking.
Touch your penises tonight for me.